everybody! We're live. I'm already logged in because... Oh, hang on. Let me fix the thing. But fuck trying to get back through that queue just to give you guys login music for the beginning of the stream. I'm so sorry. It was a bad DDoS today. It took me, what, like 15 minutes to get back into stream? So let me just get that window size back where it wants to be. There we go. Alright! So, I need to... Zev, problems? I'll turn the music up. Especially for Aglaia music. But yeah, actually I'm gonna...
There we go. That's
I love you guys. I'm gonna mute and deafen Discord, until I have this actually unlocked. So yeah, I will be back.
I don't need to hear my profanity.
Wow. Alright, now that I've gotten rid of those guys. Hello everybody! We're starting stream! We are doing Aglaia tonight with 15 people. It's patch day! Someone decided, after I was logged in on my main for hours doing inventory management, I haven't even started any of the new actual content yet. But somebody decided 15 minutes-ish before stream to DDoS the game. And I had to get through like almost 2,000 people. So that was fun. Which is why things are a little different tonight. You're not getting Endwalker login music. You are getting old Charlian theme. But let me just get one last little plant order taken care of. There we go. Alright. Anyway, we have everything under control, I promise. Big thank you to moderator Zev for getting the party together while I unlock the raid. I swear I tried to recruit ahead of time. It's just, you know, the game chat itself. But there is somebody at the Valdesian Annex waiting to talk to me. I'm pretty sure this is starting that. So yeah, let's talk to this fresh-faced student. Yep, a mission in Mordona. The fresh-faced student's face lights up at the sight of you. Ah, Shizune, welcome back. Are you perchance here to seek Cryle? I'm given to understand she has a task which she desires your, or for which she desires your assistance. Yaha? Then I shall fetch her at once. Pray wait a moment. Shizune, my thanks for coming. If you're now available, I'd like you and Raha to assist me in the task I had mentioned. For you to call in Shizune, I assume the task in question is somewhat more exciting than sorting through paperwork, which I am pleased to add, I have finished. Good job, Raha! So if Shizune is ready, then so am I. Our venture to the bounty has only served to whet my appetite for fieldwork. Not to oversell things, but I suspect you won't be disappointed. Ere I divulge the details, however, permit me to provide some background. As you know, our organization, the Students of Valdesian, was founded by my grandfather, Gallo. Our stated mission was to uncover the mysteries of Heidelin and interpret her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. We've since learned the whole truth, and it might be said that we fulfilled our mission, but our work is far from over. In the course of our endeavors, we've also sought to devise countermeasures against threats that come to light. Our involvement with the Warring Triad is an example of such. It is my belief that, in continuing to seek out the unknown and dealing with threats, we best carry on the student's mission. We best honor grandfather and the ultimate sacrifice to protect the world. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. In saying all this, I simply wanted to clarify our organization's purpose for a new age. In line with said purpose, I have been reviewing new requests, and one in particular jumped out at me. It comes from none other than Rambros of the Sons of St. Quinnock. Your old friend, Raha? Truly? Has something happened in Mordona, then? So it would seem, and he wishes to entrust the matter to us. While his missive is sparse on details, he writes that it lies beyond the Sun's expertise. Uncharted territory are the exact words he used. Huh. Interesting. I'd like you to meet with Rambros and conduct a preliminary survey. What say you? Sounds like fun. Wonderful. Then you are ready, or when you are ready, pray make your way to Revenant's Toll. I shall let Rambros know to receive you there. I must remain here to oversee our operations, but should it transpire that more hands are needed, don't hesitate to send word. Well, there's no time like the present. If you could go on ahead to Revenant's Toll, I shall make ready and then be on my way. Yeah! Alright. Oh, right. So I started messing around with stuff. There's a new feature in the game called the command panel, and it's really useful. I just need to... Oh, I need to fix some settings. Hang on. I see what happened. Let me... Alright. Teleport to Mordona. It's nice, because why use up hotbar space on things I'm not using as, like, actual hotkey stuff when I can just have it on a little panel next to my thing. Okay, destination. Oh, I just realized I forgot to do something. Everything's okay now. Alright. There you are, Shizune. Would seem we're early. Would seem so. My apologies for the wait. Rambros, what a pleasure to see you again. How have you been? The pleasure is all mine, my friend. I've been well, and it gladdens me to see that you are too. Now, I know you have many questions upon your time. Or many demands of- oh my god, hang on, I can read. I know you have many demands upon your time, so I shall explain the particulars of our request at once. Recently, an explorer came to us who claimed to have discovered the Phantom Realm. The what? The Phantom Realm? So this is what you meant by uncharted territory. Huh? You're not familiar? Perhaps unsurprising, surprising given that it is a lesser-known legend. But I like legends. This legend holds that, across Eorzea, there exists a realm that appears as a mirage. Though visible from a distance, it fades away as one draws near. While it has featured in myth since ancient times, the realm's existence could not be proven, and thus it is seldom mentioned in literature. In spite of this, fueled by rumors of the occasional sighting, the myth has persisted and continues to capture the hearts and minds of explorers. That you yourself should reach out to us. It is real then? When first the explorer in question approached us, we doubted him. But we couldn't doubt the evidence of our senses. Nay, the realm is real, as you will soon see for yourselves. Good gods, part of me still struggles to believe it. but we have no reason to doubt you. Suffice it to say, we are eager to see the realm too. Yeah! Whatever truth awaits, I pray you will succeed in finding it. Seek out the explorer, one Derek. He has seen more of the realm than us, and would be willing to serve as your guide. I asked him to accompany me here, but he preferred to continue exploring on his own. He will be somewhere near the banks of Silvertear Lake, I expect. Understood. Our thanks, Ramparts. Yeah! Adventure! Come, let us split up and look for our explorer. I'll race ya. Oh, excuse me. Alright, point of interest. He's not visible yet. Okay. It would have been very funny if there was just like a mysterious bystander that I could talk to. But no. The explorer doesn't appear to be in the area. Oh, there's a couple points of interest. Okay, got it. Fair enough. Wait, oh, that's not an MP. Wait, is that... The explorer doesn't appear to be in the area. Hello? Oh, that is a player. Okay. I was really confused for a second. I mean, that's partially my own fault for hiding people's names, so all players look like NPCs to me, but... I want to try and protect people's privacy. They try not to show up on the screen. A baby Oppo Oppo! Hello! You see a small Oppo Oppo. Can possibly be the explorer. Pet it. Hello, little baby! Aren't you just precious? But you're not local to this area. You're not a native, fauna. Just in case you were entertaining the thought, Shizune, that Oppo Oppo isn't our explorer. I have the man in question here with me. The fact that Raha even knows to suspect, like, accuse me of that is really funny. Baby! Baby, hi, Saya. I am Derek, the one who discovered the Phantom Realm. My apologies for making you search for me. Curious about this creature, are you? I found him injured during one of my journeys and tended to him. Since then, he has taken to following me around. He is inquisitive, but otherwise harmless, so pray pay him no mind. You are the hero who delivered our star from doom, are you not? What good fortune that one has, or as capable as you, should lend her aid. It's no problem. To be clear, our organization has yet to accept the commission. Before we can make a decision, we would conduct a preliminary survey. Will you guide us to the Phantom Realm? Of course. I will show you to the entrance at once. The gate to the realm, realm long dreamed of by explorers. Yeah, let's go. That's just, what are you? He's Jesus! Impressive, isn't it? When the gate manifested, so too did this magic, allowing one to thus walk upon water. Jesus and Monkey Jesus. Are you sure it's safe? Has flashbacks to Urianger. It's perfectly safe, I assure you. Come. Thank you for the head pets, Denny. You vanished! Monkey baby, no, come back! Now Shizune is Jesus. And Raha. By the 12, you truly can walk here. What magic is this? By what means is it perpetuated? I guess we'll find out. Forgive me. Let us continue on. Yeah! Ah, flashbang! Oh, that's right. This is the first time I know I keep saying this like every couple of streams, but this is the first time I've been here since the graphics update. This is the Phantom Realm. I didn't need those eyes. I mean, I kind of do. I paid a lot for the LASIK I got. I'd like the effects to last. Ready! Welcome to the Unfollows, everybody. Gosh, this architecture looks familiar. To think that the entrance would lie over Silvertear Lake. There is nothing out of the ordinary with the environment. The sights, the sounds, the smells, all appear as they should be in nature. That is to say, this place is no illusion. I bid you welcome to the navel of the Phantom Realm, the Unfollows. Well, is it what you were expecting? I don't know what I was expecting. It's pretty though. The Unfollows, you say? Or you say this place is called? A name of my own conception, I confess. I felt we needed something to call it by. Lest you wonder, the word means navel in an ancient tongue. An allusion to Mordona's location in the heart of Aldenar. An ancient tongue, you say? As you can see, there are man-made structures, and the place appears well kept. Yet there isn't a single soul in evidence. I mean, there's us. It is my hope that you will help me to shed light upon this realm, to learn who created it, and to what end. I should also like to know why it was revealed to, or it has revealed itself now. Was it simply chance that kept it hidden, or something more? In any case, let us begin by taking a look around. Yeah! Pray do not mind me. Take a look around at your leisure. I need to check something. Yeah, man, they kind of slipped some little bits of foreshadowing in here, didn't they? I mean, if you know who he is, it's really obvious, and I kind of called it from the beginning, but still. Where's the thing that I'm supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to actually interact with just, like, this. Okay. A stone monument has been erected here. By whose hand you cannot say, but the motifs wrought into its base appear familiar. God, I hope they appear familiar. Oh, neat! I never noticed that you could see the Crystal Tower from here. It's cool. Oh, and there's a little, like, a bubble of... I think it has an actual name, but there's a little bubble of, like, corrupted crystal. Neat. In the distance, you see... Oh, it even literally says... I must not have been paying very much attention, or it was just because it's a long time ago and I forgot. In the distance, you see what appears to be the Crystal Tower. Though the clouds make it difficult to be sure, it would seem that you are in the sky above Silvertear Lake. No such isle could be seen from the outside, however. Weird! Where's Raha? Monkey! Hi, little baby. Oh, there he is. Okay, fair enough. The Opo Opo seems quite at home, wouldn't you say? How many times has Derek come here, I wonder? No comment. Possibly lots, though. A number of structures such as this can be seen in the area. What purpose could they possibly serve? The architecture is unlike anything seen in Eorzea. Truly exquisite stuff. It, for no particular reason, kind of reminds me of the architecture in Elpis, except more gold. Hi, Derek. Finished looking around, have you? What are your impressions? We have had only a cursory glance, but this is truly a mysterious place. The gleaming spire rising beyond the clouds, that is most certainly the Crystal Tower. And judging by its aspect, we are a considerable distance above Silvertear Lake, which would suggest the gate we entered is a teleporter. However, if this isle lies where it appears to lie, then it couldn't have escaped the battle of Silvertear skies unscathed. Which is to say, we are in Mordona, and yet we are not. It is as if we were displaced from our world, if only slightly. Displaced is an apt way to put it. Was there aught else you noticed? Aye, motifs upon yonder structure. They are unmistakably the marks of the 12. By which I posit that this was created to be a place of worship. But by whom? I cannot think of any who could have possibly built such grand premises. Never mind magically conceal it. I can! At least, not in the wake of the Battle of Silvertear Skies. I mean, yeah. This is a mysterious place indeed. Graha, process of elimination. Magically concealed. In like manner, perhaps, to the ruins of Amdapur in the Twelves Wood. The city, I understand, reappeared when the Seventh Umbral Calamity weakened the elementals. The realm of the gods. Grahatia is pondering how best to proceed. Well, it seems there is but one solution for our ignorance. A thorough investigation. Didn't we just do that? For this, we will require more manpower and supplies, among other things. With your permission, we will confer with our representative, Kryl, and make the necessary arrangements for a formal investigation. If that is what it must be done to commence your work in earnest, then by all means. Without further ado, then, let us return to Charlian. Hold, mortals! Which one was that? Hello? Oh! You profane the sacred realm with your very presence and must answer for your irreverence. Azima! That's my goddess! I am Byragot, the Builder. Byragot? Then, the 12 are real? Let there be no doubt, we are not simulacra born of mortal faith. Nay, we 12 are divinities true. And in Heidelin's absence, we are the star's rightful rulers, its will. Closely have we watched mankind, and we have determined that you, champion of Heidelin, pose a threat to our ascension. I mean, yeah, I do have a reputation when it comes to, smiting gods. You who were foolish to wander into our realm. We could destroy you with ease here and now, but as divinities, we must demonstrate grace and forbearance. There is but one path. We must weigh this mortal's worth. Hear, hear! Let there be a trial! While the mortal would invariably be destroyed, it would at least provide us with a diversion. What? You suddenly appear and expect us to simply comply with your whims? I mean, they are gods, Raha. Protest if you wish, but mortal logic means naught to gods. You will abide by our laws. Lo, the gateway to our sanctums lies open. Show us the strength of mankind. Show us the honor of mankind. Show us the spirit of mankind. If man would remain the master of his own destiny, then assemble your comrades and come. Come and prove your worthiness. So, that happened. 7 hells. During my previous forays, nothing like this ever happened. I encountered not a single soul, and certainly not gods. And by their admission, or their own admission, they mean to take over the star. What are we to do? The situation has indeed taken an unexpected turn, but we must try to think clearly. The 12 have long been revered and worshipped in Eorzea, and myths about them abound. But to my knowledge, they have never thus appeared so openly before people. For these beings to suddenly reveal themselves just when we're here, claim supremacy over the star, and challenge Shizune to a trial. Too much about this feels odd, and it gives me pause. Fair enough. Yet as it stands, it seems we can't dismiss the threat either. Whatever they are, if they're issuing challenge, then challenge accepted. Guys Van Belstar once said that the 12 too were simply primals. It's turning out to be another strange affair. Whatever they are, if they're issuing challenge, then challenge accepted. Dependable as ever, my friend. In any event, if these beings seek domination over or dominion over the star, as they say, what happens here may have far-reaching implications. To that end, I believe we should take action. Suffice it to say, you are with me? I think the more important question, Raha, is, are you with me? Then the students of Baldesion will officially tend to the situation? Aye. In the course of studying the star's mysteries, we have undertaken... we have undertaken to deal with any threats that may arise. This is no different. Is it unlocked? Do I have it? Am I good? Nope, not yet. To think that we would encounter the 12. Right, let us deliberate a course of action. Derek, know you aught of these beings' sanctums? Aye, there are domains in the Phantom Realm that lie beyond each gate. I've explored them all. And yet you claim not to know anything. Perhaps due to fear instability, there are times when one can enter when ordinarily one cannot. But it would seem the way has been opened for us. While I encountered no gods during my previous forays, I saw enough to know my way around. I am but a humble explorer and cannot contend with gods, but if you would be willing to protect me, I will serve as your guide. Assemble your comrades, Byron Vedas. As strong as I know you are, we know little and less about our foes, neither their strength nor their true nature. It would be decidedly reckless to contend with them unprepared. And so, as much as I would like to accompany you, I shall do what affords us the best chance at victory. While you set forth to answer the gods' challenge, I will work behind the scenes in my capacity as a student. For one, it would behoove us to arm ourselves with knowledge about the 12, and I shall begin by apprising Kyle of the situation. By thus utilizing our resources to the fullest, we shall overcome whatever trials await. Okay, now? Yay! Duty unlocked! Does Derek have anything to say? If you're ready to set forth, then so am I. Let's see. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Alright,
Hi.
into Party Finder. Hopefully Zev has us queued for the right thing.
Maybe.
Let me know if it looks like it's getting too close to the time that I need to update it.
Oh. Oops, not a trial. In the meantime, hello everybody, this is now an inventory management and hotbar management stream. That's not the button I wanted. That's not the there we go.
Close enough.
I don't have the same mounts on this character that I do as on my main, so there we go. But I have you, and I have you. Oh yeah, I have you here. Let's see here. I'm trying to, like, find good mounts that fit thematically with each zone. But I don't have the same variety that I do on my main. Which makes things easier and harder. That probably works for now. free my hotbars. This feature is so nice. There we go. And then the jobs I promised the community I would level plus machinists. Because I don't know how to do PvP on anything else. And I'll worry about probably organizing my inventory properly later, because that's gonna be an interesting mess. But yeah, this feature is really nice. Yep. Oh, that's right. There was another thing. No. Oh. Someone's just joining the different class or job, I guess. Okay. Cool. Also, I'm not using crafting macros on this job yet because my stats keep changing as I level, so I haven't bothered. But, huzzah. Yeah. Zev, somebody asked if you could remove the other heal slot from Alliance C for them.
Yeah.
Also, I am going
Thank you.
to...
I keep falling into.
No, you're good, considering what they added this patch.
Kind of a big deal, yep.
Is that what they wanted me to do?
Their exact words, can you remove the other heal slot from Alliance C for me, LOL. Alright. Now, let me explore this place. Oh yeah, also, you know what this, command panel is really going to be a game changer for? It's going to make accessing these so much easier.
True.
I'll organize that better later. I just wanted them accessible. There, now I don't have to open, I don't have to either put them on a hotbar or constantly open up the most annoying window in your inventory ever to access them. I'm so happy. Hi, Siegfried! Also, I should probably pre-remember to summon my carbuncle, huh? There we go.
Where would be, Andy?
Oh, gee, gosh, golly! What could this little guy be? There's a little golem minion just hanging out here. I guess I should do some more thorough exploring. Are there any other little friends hanging out here now? Mysteriously, for no particular reason? There's nothing here. Alright. But there's a little guy. Show me more little guys. didn't just put one singular minion hanging out here. Thanks for the support, Siegfried. I appreciate it. Oh, the Digimon DLC wasn't worth it? That's too bad. Was there just, like, not really much of a story?
Oh.
Bonnie! There is another little minion here. Hi! Oh, whoa! That's too bad. That was my worry based off of, like, what they were advertising, was it looked like it was more a way to flex at the new Digimon they added and wouldn't have any connection to the main story, because they weren't even showing any, like, new or, like, any of the old characters in it. That's a shame, though. I guess we'll keep an eye out to see if, like, once all the DLC out, or, oh my god, I can talk. I guess I'll wait and see what things look like once all the DLC is out, but yeah. Oh, there's another minion. Hello. Oh, and Owl. Hello. I am finding more and more of you. Is it just gonna be those 4 for now? Alright, well, for the time being anyway, thank you for saving me the time and money, Siegfried, I guess. Thank you, I appreciate it. I guess this counts as another minion that's hanging out here, not just butterflies, because these are technically a minion. So that's 5 I've found now. Oh, maybe not, because they're hanging out by more than one bush. I was gonna be like, yeah, it counts if they're only at one bush conspicuously, but actually they're kind of all over the place now that I'm looking for them. Did we already kidnap Faye? We did not. I think I found all the minions that are for that. I did not realize that they started showing up this early, but neat. Oh, you did? So what it is that there is a free trial, that goes from the beginning of the game through the second expansion, Stormblood. Which is level 70. And I wouldn't be surprised if sometime within the next, like, year, they add Shadowbringers to it in preparation for the new expansion dropping. Because they're going to start announcing stuff for that in April. But yeah, so you can do the free trial. The restrictions on the free trial is you can't... Other people can add you to friends list, but you can't add them to friends list. You can't send what in this game are called tells, and others are called whispers, basically private conversations. You can't do that. You can't join guilds. You can't join link shells, which are kind of like guilds except without the buffs and stuff, and you can be in more than one at the same time. It's basically an in-game group chat. You can't send mail. Basically, anything that you can think of that might be able to be used for RMT, you can't do. And also because there was some exploit that people were using to cheat in PvP, you can't do PvP on the free trial. But other than that, you can do all the content, you can unlock everything, you can unlock any job and level it up to level 70. You have a level 70 level cap. But yeah, and then once you decide to actually buy the game, it's buy once you get 1 month of sub that is included with buying the game, and then there's a monthly sub after. But I think it's worth it. I have a lot of fun with the game, even outside of me streaming it and stuff. Yeah. Final Fantasy XIV sponsored me, smile. Anyway, but yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. The lore is really interesting. We just got a new patch today, which is probably part of why we're having trouble finding people, because everybody's doing the new content. And I knew that that was a possibility, but... Oh yeah, no, well, what it is that I am very story content focused, and that included me, before I decided to niche down into, like, specifically story-focused games, I was already playing through every single main series Final Fantasy game in order, so that I could then replay Final Fantasy XIV on a fresh character, and, sort of see where the, references came from and really appreciate it in a way that I didn't when I first started playing the game. Because when I first started playing, I'd only played 5 and 12, like, way before I ever started playing 14, and I had never finished either of them. So... Oop, that's not the button I wanted to hit. There we go. But yeah, and then once I'm caught up with Final Fantasy XIV, the plan is to play all the direct sequels, and then I will finally be free to play other things like Baldur's Gate and Exposition 33 and Nier and a bunch of other stuff that is on my playlist. I was thinking if I do another, like, series retrospective, maybe it'll be Persona, but yeah, you caught me while I was in the middle of a 2-month break from 14. Because I wanted to play Digimon on release, and I was at a good stopping point in 14, so I played Subnautica, and then I played, Digimon, and now we're back to 14. 10 people! Something. Oh yeah, man. What is the most recent news article about that? I know there was an update recently. Yeah, you know it's bad when you look it up on DuckDuckGo and the first, handful of responses, or, like, results aren't even game news. It's like lawyer news. But here we go from IGN. Fired Subnautica 2 founders claim Kraft and CEO used ChatGPT to brainstorm ways to avoid paying $250 million bonus and discussed a takeover over company Slack messages. Yeah. Like, every time I see something about this, the lawsuits sound like... The stuff with Crafton just makes them look worse and worse. So yeah. A part of me, just for the sake of recruitment, wonders if we could get away with doing this with 12 people. I know Zeb said that we could.
Yeah.
But also you said that it took 90 minutes, right?
Oh yeah, it basically took the entire time.
But it would mean we only have to, do... or get 2 more people, so... Was it 90 minutes because you guys kept wiping, or did it just take that long to DPS everything down?
I don't think we wiped that often. We did wipe maybe once or twice, or get like really close, but I think we mostly one-shot everything, and it just was a long time to DPS.
Okay.
I remember it going not smoothly only on the first boss, and then everything afterwards we just sort of figured out as we went.
Well, time to start teleporting to other areas to use shout chat. It's worked before. If somebody could grab at least S9 and Willy for me, I can.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure I have PDF open so I can link to it. Also, boop. Nah, you're totally good. Hopefully I'm gonna be starting the current expansion in February. I would say don't rush, enjoy the ride of playing through the game. Do whatever content interests you. There's a lot of really good stories and a lot of fun stuff in it. It would help if I put stuff in shout chat and not alliance chat. You know, the other orange chat. No! Do honestly, what's great about 14 is that you can unlock literally everything and anything you're interested in playing on one character. So, like I said, experiment with what you enjoy. Try out different jobs. Try out different content. Make friends that respect your time and your desire to play the job you want to play.
Yeah, that's the best part, is you can play literally every job, every role on the same character.
Yep. Honestly, I can't play games that lock you to one job anymore, or like one class anymore. Not
Yeah,
just
coming from 14, it's so restrictive.
not just Final Fantasy 14, but Mabinogi, which was the MMO I played before this, primarily, did something very similar where they didn't even have classes or jobs. You just like could pick up whatever you wanted in terms of skills, and then eventually they added talents, which still did not restrict what you could use. It's just what talents did was because it's an old school Korean MMO, right? So you ranked up your skills by training them by completing certain requirements. So what a talent did was that you could hit like double the experience you got from training in certain skills. And every time you did what was called a rebirth of your character, which reset your age, because your character also aged up. But like when you reset your age and level, but you kept all your stats that you got from your skills. So a level 1 rebirth character was not the same as a fresh babyface new level 1 character. But you could change your talent every time you rebirth. And they did eventually make it so that you could rebirth for free anytime your character hit age 17. And you could set it from like age 10 to 17 and then just let it level or age up. And you got AP which were ability points that you used to train your skills. Charlian.
The brain demons have been satisfied.
I'm afraid to ask what that means.
Oh, it means that I redid all 20 glams.
Oh.
With knives and everything.
I get used to the way I changed my setup for like where teleport is and stuff now. Automod caught you. Uh-oh. One of my many mods who are present right now. Anyone able to help with that? EVE Online, isn't that the spreadsheet simulator? Alright, surely there's somebody in Limsa interested in joining in.
You got caught by Automod?
Siegfried said Automod caught them.
I got it.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Because it's no longer in the logs.
It was the word midget.
Oh.
Thanks, Shizu.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see it, but Siegfried said something about it in chat, so, yeah.
No, I meant, you, shouting in the party again.
God damn it! What am I doing? There's an easier way for me to do this. Oh wait. Not entirely easy. It doesn't carry over my link to the party finder when I just like copy and paste my previous chat thing.
I know, it's the worst thing ever!
Oh, the reason it probably snagged midget is because it's a really outdated term for people with dwarfism. Thank you, Ziv.
Have you shouted on Adamantoid yet?
I'm only on Fairy. True Strike TV, thank you so much for the follow! Our Christ Gen Plays, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Alright, so that's Limza, where I accidentally put my Twitch channel instead of putting that in Alliance Raid after, or in Alliance Chat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I fucked up. I was trying to recruit for the Alliance thing, because I do... My whole thing is doing min item level, no echo, undersized content as I play through the story. Did you know you can do trials with 4 people? Minimum item level? Look, I've done worse on my main. I don't have another way of setting myself apart from other Final Fantasy XIV players or streamers. I've been playing it since A Realm Reborn. I can't do new player reactions. I've been playing too long for that. The best I can offer is, oh, it's been so long I forgot this happened reactions. Also, I miss mechanics. A highlight of this journey will always be when I said don't forget about worms in World of Darkness, and everybody was really confused, and then we wiped because of worms. Because people didn't know what to do.
And what can you say? Worms are confusing.
It's a D!
How many of us disconnected?
I did. I'm good.
Oh, you were crafting? Oh no! kidding me? Okay, how
Okay,
bad
what's
is this
the
gonna be?
review?
Please wait to log in.
I mean, that's always a thing when
Yeah.
you get disconnected regardless, but...
Oh, yeah.
No,
Just
I've never
waiting.
seen a patch day this bad before! Like, I've been playing since The Realm Reborn. I've seen bad expansions. I know Endwalker wasn't great, but like, Heaven's Word, Shadowbringers, and Stormblood also had their problems. They just didn't have as many eyes on them because there weren't as many people playing back then. Something that will always be funny to me is when people start Stormblood and they're like, when's Raubon EX? Because they think it's a trial. No! No, it was not a trial. Except...
the real trial was just getting through the cutscene.
The real trial wasn't getting through the cutscene. It was actually getting into the solo instance after the cutscene.
Yeah.
Without the game rejecting you. Come on, game. But yeah, like, I remember that. I was there for that. Servers were also really iffy with Heaven's Word early access. Shadowbringers also... I remember I disconnected in the middle of Whole Minister's Switch during early access for Shadowbringers. You had to... Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Endwalker queues were wild. In their defense, there's no way they could have predicted or prepared for how wild things were. Jackbox? Sure. If we ever... I mean, Zev did throw a bunch of the packs at me for no particular reason.
Sweet.
But, I don't know if people are interested in doing a New Year's Eve stream. I keep being like, hey, if people are interested, let me know, and then nobody's been said anything, so. But it would be either party games or me getting bullied in, Phasmo, Repo. We should do a New Year's stream. Oh, yeah, no, I trust me, I was there for Stormlight and Raubon EX.
1398.
I don't even have a number yet, but, At this hour, maybe we should try doing the Alliance raids tomorrow. And that way I can actually be the one running the Party Finder. In which case, depending on how long it takes for me to... 17! Okay, that's not so bad. That's not as bad as earlier. Bring back Amon EX? That's mean. But maybe I'll at least, like, do Island Sanctuary tonight. I was planning on doing that after the Alliance raid, because I thought surely this won't take that long.
Surely this won't take till 10 o'clock.
It's only 9. We're mostly fine-ish.
I mean, getting through the raid.
Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, if I hadn't gotten DDoSed while trying to recruit people before stream, maybe we would have had more...
DDoSed in the middle of the attempt.
Oh, true.
Oh, 1807. Let's go.
Yeah, and I'm already down from, like, 100, so I think it's moving a little bit faster than before, too. But...
Is it worse to get DDoSed before the attempt and have to put it off, or get DDoSed in the middle of it?
At least I could have said I had an attempt. But no, what would have been better would have been not being DDoSed at all, and then maybe I would have had a party, or at least I would have had that, like, extra 15-30 minutes of recruitment before I started stream. And then maybe we would have had more people, and then we could have gotten through it, and then I could have had time after to get my start on side quests that I was going to do tomorrow. The PF is still up? Well, at least there's that. Smile. I mean, okay, we'll put it this way. If we're able to fill the Party Finder by the time I log back in, maybe. Yeah, Final Fantasy's always had really good music. Uematsu was super talented, and Soken is also super talented. And all the other composers who don't get the credit they deserve because they get overshadowed by Soken and Uematsu, also incredibly talented. One of the things I need to do before I get to Arcadia on this character is get a dance emote for this channel. Oh, which Ark, were you at the Eorzean oh, what was it? The Eorzea concert in, or like after last FanFest? Or was it when he was with Distant Worlds? Because I just remembered he did tour with Distant Worlds at one point. Ah, interesting.
So, are we calling it here, or are we continuing to shout?
Why don't we see if we're able to fill by the time I log back in? I'm at 1400 now, so I'm not moving too slowly, all things considered. And we'll take stock once I'm actually back in the game. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very exciting Q stream.
QEX?
The real EX trial of 7.4. The real boss countered along the way. You blame the Lalas? But there are some good Lalas, not all of them are evil. We have Nanamo, we have Tataru, we have Kryl. We had Papalimo. We do have Teleji, but we sadly no longer have Adeleji. Oh, right, we also have Pippin. I can think of all sorts of good Lalas. No need for Lala slander. Hey, please. At least it's going down by like 100-ish every time, and it's not like doing the thing where it refreshes and just shows me the same number. That gives me hope. In the meantime, it's 9 o'clock, and I should probably... You know what? While I'm logging in, I'm gonna... Hello?
Hi.
Hi! So,
Hello.
it turns out... Yeah, I just saw your thing in chat. Turns out the real boss is the DDoS that we encounter along the way.
I love DDoS.
So, hey, now that you're not raiding, do you want to join us, assuming that we all get in at a reasonable hour?
I can join now because they called it after the DDoS.
Oh, sweet!
I am helping my mom.
Well, that would make us 12 if we wanted to start at 12 for
I, especially considering the time commitment, I'd want to make sure everybody who's already signed up is cool with that. But considering the fact that it might, well, also if everybody in BC is cool with that, because that would mean an hour and a half, and I know some
On
people have
top
to go to
of whenever
sleep.
we all are able to get in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That mean being up till probably at least around 11.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I would not be
Yeah.
able to make that commitment.
So I think
it is worth mentioning. Ash and I tend to have to wake up early.
yeah, you guys have to wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. You know what? Let's just do the Alliance raid tomorrow and hope that the servers are more stable tomorrow and that this doesn't happen again. And I'll just do side quests once I get logged in. We'll just flip-flop my schedule and I'll do at least some of the side quests I was going to do. But thank you guys for being willing to help out and being so patient about things. I guess that means when I log back in, we're starting Hildibrand.
Hildibrand?
Yeah, because I have Hildibrand and the Tataru quests to do.
Who's that guy?
Unfortunately, I
Don't
will
know,
be
some
lurking
weirdo.
for that.
That is fair. Also, Ash, you should
Take
probably
care,
finish
Ash.
Endwalker Hildibrand at some point. So that you can
Ash,
stop
I
looking
just-
at the trailers for the new the new patches and be like, why does Hildibrand have a gun? Why is he on a bike? What the fuck is going
Why
on?
is he doing the Akira slide on a motorcycle?
Why
Because-
not? It's Hildibrand. The answer is
It's
because it's
Hildibrand.
Hildibrand.
I'll admit I
I
haven't
don't
done it.
need to know the context. It's Hildibrand.
All I
Of
have to
course
say
he's doing these
about,
things.
granted I'm not caught up with Hildibrand right now in my main, but all I have to say is, oh god, there's like 4 of them now.
The better.
Don't worry about it.
The better. The more the better, to be honest.
Sure,
That's how I feel.
as long as the one that is a precious child who has done no wrong remains and doesn't get unmade, we're good.
Alright, here you go. You're gonna move 1 forward in the queue. I'm dropping out of it.
Thank you, I appreciate your sacrifice.
I appreciate your sacrifice as well. I desperately want to make food.
Isn't being stuck in queue the... Wait, do you mean real food or do you mean raid food?
Raid food.
Oh, never mind. I was about to
have
say,
a
like, I would...
lot of materials.
I was about to say, I would think being stuck in queue would be the optimal time to go and get food.
No.
I think.
But
I
you
have
didn't.
food.
You didn't mean
Jersey
real
Mike's.
person food.
I have real person food. I have Jersey Mike's right here. I just ate half of the sub.
Tasty.
It has a lot of jalapenos though, so my mouth is on fire.
Disgusting.
It was so yummy though.
That sounds like a weak talk right there.
I don't like. Look,
Yeah.
I don't
You're
like
weak,
spicy.
Shizu.
I don't like. You know
Yes.
what? Yeah, I don't like spicy food. I am a weak little baby who doesn't like it when food makes my mouth hurt. What of it?
The problem is
That's
I spent some
amazing.
time in Southeast Texas and got really addicted to Cajun food, a lot of which is spicy.
Yeah. Cajun food is all spice.
It's almost
so
like
good.
it's almost like the spicy feeling is supposed to be the plant's defense mechanism to stop people and other animals from eating it.
Yes, literally enjoying spicy food is a form of masochism, yes.
Yeah. I mean, why do you think I say all Mexicans are masochists?
Humans are so
We like-
weird.
we like
Spicy is the defense mechanism of the plants. Humans are like, yum, delicious, challenge accepted. Alcohol!
Yeah, 'cause
Getting
it
drunk
is
is you
yummy.
getting poisoned. And humans are like, yeah, we want more of that.
Exactly.
Yes. Your brain loves weird things. And so do people.
There was a third thing that I was thinking of, and then ADHD goldfish memory kicked in.
Coffee. We're gonna say coffee.
Educate us on coffee,
Coffee is a drug. It's also a stimulant. It's not good for your heart, and yet people still drink it.
Oh yeah, another thing I don't subject myself to. Because I don't like
Meanwhile,
bitter.
me, the med student, the nursing
I mean,
student,
yeah.
drinks coffee every day.
Okay,
I
how
try
many
not to-
energy
the-
drinks do you also consume on top of that?
One a day.
Okay.
Oh god. Yeah, don't.
Don't be like me, okay?
Do what
I
the
used to
nursing
have way
serv-
too many energy drinks, and it literally took a toll. I can't anymore. I
It
can't.
does take a toll on
Yeah.
you.
Caffeine in general fucked up your heart.
Well, caffeine, if it's unhealthy, like energy drinks, will fuck up your heart. Coffee isn't as bad because it has less of caffeine in it.
Yeah.
Less concentrated.
Yeah, unless you're like my dad who drinks like 6 cups in a day. Then I don't
could
know. I mean, caffeine pills are similar, but
I only take one of those a day, and that's to self-medicate my ADHD. Don't do what I do either, guys. Consult your doctor.
Don't do what Shizu does. Please talk to your doctor. Unless your insurance can't cover it, then don't talk to your doctor.
But yeah,
Yeah,
okay, I'll put it this way. Do not... I am not going to give advice on how to do things. Make your own judgment call, but I will also say a box of Vivarin is like $8.
You know what
And it
is?
stimulates your brain.
You know what is $6 or less, and it has more?
I
A thing
don't-
of coffee.
I don't want
whole
more.
entire-
I'm,
So, you know, like
as somebody who did have a caffeine
instant
problem once upon a
coffee.
time, I am trying. I do a pill a day to like keep my brain stimulated so I can actually get shit done without accidentally falling down the rabbit hole of needing
caffeine.
way too much caffeine. Yeah, and then my heart feels funny. That's
funny.
weird. Why am I getting heart palpitations?
Anytime I go to like my exams for my class, I at least see 20 bottles of energy drinks just throughout the entire classroom.
Yeah. No,
Me included.
as somebody who
I'm just like,
knew-
hey, guy.
I knew somebody who like basically lived on energy drinks, and then like he also had an alcohol problem. To be fair, like he had to study
Oh,
while
God.
drinking to be able to like retain information. Like, hey friend, that's not a good
That's no
thing.
bueno.
That's bad.
It's okay. Just know coffee is the most used drug in the world.
Coffee or caffeine?
Well, caffeine, but it's mostly in coffee form, so. Although today, I think energy drinks are more prevalent.
It's true.
Smile.
Energy drinks and soda.
Ew, yucky soda.
That is how I used to get my caffeine. Was just drinking a lot of Coke.
The one soda I drink is caffeine free and 0 sugar. Coke.
Somebody whispered something at me. What?
They said you're into Coke, the drug.
No, I mean, it was caffeinated Coca-Cola, so kinda, yeah, just not what you mean. Not that Coke.
It could be.
But
Alright, I'm gonna drop out
all
and
right,
lurk.
yeah.
Good luck with the
appreciate it.
queue.
Thank you. I mean, I'm down to
Mhm.
almost like 400 people, a little under.
I'm at
Hey.
152.
I
Pog.
mean, why is Fairy
Yeah.
being so mean to me? Why do they have such a big queue?
However, before I leave.
Yeah, huh? Ah! Oh, yeah, the thing you haven't been
Yep.
doing this entire time. Oh, my water bottles are empty. Okay, everybody, hydrate.
Oh, you better go
stretch,
fix that.
You should fix that.
Hydrate.
I mean, you have the queue time.
Drink your water.
By the way, for good measure.
Is it
Oh,
stretch?
God
Did you
damn it.
stretch? Stretch your back out, everybody, please. Oh,
Can't
my
sit at your
back.
desk seated too long. Got to stand up for at least 20 minutes.
You know, fair.
Alright, I'm gonna head out to y'all. Have a good night.
Take care.
Sleep.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that is one water bottle filled.
Alright, Shizu, I'm also leaving. Adios.
Fair enough. Alright, now it's just us guys. You're stuck with me. And I'm actually gonna put up the BRB screen for a few minutes so that I can go and, like, A, refill my pitcher, B, get a food. So yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, we're back. And now to keep myself honest, I do have to stand for 20 minutes while we do the next thing. I should probably also update the stream title, huh? Uh, 6.1 Hildibrand and other and other side. There we go. I update that on YouTube too. There we go. All right. Now, let me... What job do I want to do the Hildibrand quest on? Guess it doesn't really matter. I'll stick the summoner on it. Alright. Then, oh, right, I keep forgetting. I moved my teleport over to the new thing. Alright, and then to Radza Han. By the way, for anybody who's never tried it, if you want to upgrade your fry game, try dipping them in QT. Real good. Alright. Hello. The pungent Lalafell can scarcely conceal his excitement. Why is that what we call him? Just why? Wait, I know you! We met in Kugane. You're that stone-cold killer I asked to look after the love of my life. What's that look for? Surely you haven't forgotten me. God, I wish. Fun fact for anybody who's never noticed, and I have screenshots of this, you can see this guy stalking her as early as the Aroma-born Hildibrand quests. I didn't notice him until Heavensward, but yeah. What's that look for? Surely you haven't forgotten me. You and me, we had a moment, a connection. Not like the one I've got with her, of course, but I know I left an impression. Oh, you sure left something. Frankly, considering how many blows to the head I've taken, I'm lucky I haven't forgotten my own name. That's wild. The creepy little bastard who smells like cheese and followed Nashu to Kagane after stalking her for over 5 years? Hey! There's nothing creepy about my love. It's as pure as the pristine waters of a forest stream. Sniff, sniff. Fair point about the cheese stink, though. Shower! Maybe you should wash yourself in one of those pure streams you speak of. But enough about me. This is about Miss Nashu. Ever since she got sucked into that weird portal back east, I've been scouring the world for any sign of her. I was this close to giving up. But then, huzzah! I found her here in Razathan. Normally, I'd be happy to get back to playing the silent invisible guardian, but she seems pretty distressed by the plight of her inspector friend. He is here too, but laid up and showing no signs of waking anytime soon. My Nashu has been fashioning all sorts of medicines in hopes of rousing him, but to no avail. If I didn't know what was wrong with Hildibrand, I think maybe that was the problem. I mean, I couldn't care less if he kicked the bucket, but I hate seeing her like this. She's liable to work herself to death. So what say you? Will you deliver my dearest Nashu from her plight? You'll find her over at the High Crucible, no doubt slaving over in Allenbeck. And with that, I'll get back to cheering her on from the shadows. You too, I guess. Now go, quickly. Save my beloved. Okay, hi Nashu. How bad is this poison? Medicine? What's the difference with you, really? And that should do it. And that should do it. Now to take this medicine and... forever. Though definitely less than a year, I'm sure. What brings you to Raza, hon? Enjoying a spot of adventuring? Or perhaps... I was looking for you, actually. Then you've heard. It's true. Inspector Hildibrand's gone into hibernation again and... Ah, wait. You're giving me that look. The one that screams, what about the whole weird portal business? Alright, since you silently asked. So, back on the Ruby Sea, remember how Greg got doused with New Prism and was forced to whisk us all far away? Yeah? How that strange rift then opened up, which the inspector then got sucked up into, and how I followed him in after that? Yeah? Well, after that, we all ended up in this bizarre place. I couldn't tell up from down, left from right, and so we wandered, lost and confused. Fortunately, Greg came to his senses and explained that we were in the interspectorial rift, and then used the same trick to bring us home. Uh-huh. Greg himself stayed behind, though. Something about a score he had to settle. Oh, is this the last we're ever going to see of Hildibrand? Is this the not Hildibrand, of Gilgamesh? Is this the canonical moment where he returns to Final Fantasy V and gets killed by Bards? In which case, rip, I guess. Not sure what that was about, but hey, you know Greg. I sure do. Anyway, we're back now, but the rub is that Inspector Hildibrand hasn't opened his eyes since. I know he needs his beauty sleep, but it's been an awfully long time, and we've got cases to solve. I've been trying my hand at apothecary stuff, seeing if I can't make something that'll get him up and moving, but nothing seems to work. Gosh, I'm so surprised. But I think we're making progress. Me and Mr. Chupacabra from the Shakshoka concern, that is. Who? From the what? You remember Mr. Chupacabra, right? Got sucked into the rift along with us. Former evil mastermind. Not so bad once you get to know him. Pleased I am to meet you once more, and under less compromising circumstances. If I may correct our mutual friend, I am Jubraka, chairman of the oh, I wonder if that's Shahakra? I wonder if the J is pronounced. Sayatra? Sajatra? Concern. Your distrustful and somewhat bloodthirsty gaze is not unwarranted, but in my defense, who among us has not contemplated enslaving the rich and powerful to bend the world to their whim? I pray you forgive me my poor joke, and allow me to assure you that after wandering the interdimensional rift for the sisters only know how long, I am a changed man. Naturally, I understand that words alone would not suffice to absolve me of my sins. Thus, since my return, I have operated a humble apothecary that caters to the needs of one and all. Furthermore, I made arrangements for Miss Nashu's workshop. Rest assured that I will spare no effort in helping her see Inspector Hildibrand awaken and return to full health. And with that, if you would excuse me, I must see to other business. Wow, isn't that just the face of trustworthiness? Isn't he the nicest ex-villain you've ever met? Not really. Ah, but that's right. I had just finished my latest medicine. I've got high hopes for this new recipe. I suppose I ought to get a look at the Manderville man himself. By all means, the inspector is resting in a room up in Kama. Awake or asleep, I'm sure he'd enjoy your company. Let's go. Yes, let's go. as always, what could possibly go wrong? Oh. That's a wall. There we go. Okay. Yep. And then, oh, I passed the door, didn't I? Oh. Oh, yeah. Cheeseman, don't be creepy. Challenge failed. Isn't this room nice? Mr. Chupacabra's taking care of everything. Even paid the rent in full. Ah, but I'm distracting you, aren't I? You need to concentrate while you examine the inspector, yes? Study the sleeping Inspector Hildibrand. Blah, blah, blah. We know how this works. Okay, let's inspect his little tippy toes. Oh. The exquisite buckles of the stylish footwear are a design unique to House Hildibrand or Manderville. These shoes would almost certainly fetch a small fortune to in the markets. Why is that our first thought? Gloves? Rippling muscles bespeak impressive strength, while smooth skin suggests that only on the rarest of occasion does the man resort to violence. His limbs are stiff and cool to the touch, as if the blood runs cold in his veins. Nashu, have you just been storing a corpse this whole time? Can we inspect the rose? No. Wait, but his chest is rising and falling, so no. Or rising and falling. Rising and falling. So no, he's not dead, allegedly. Can we check the brain damage? Rugged features belie what is, at closer glance, the sensitive mien of a cultured gentleman. While he still breathes, he appears to be locked in a deep slumber. The inspector's condition is disturbingly reminiscent of the scions who were summoned to the first for a time. Oh, Nashu. Oh, finished already? Any theories as to what's wrong with the inspector? Well, he's a soulless husk, which is less than ideal. I see. I mean, I don't. But that's what you're supposed to say at times like these. Or like this. I know that much. How do we wake him up? I may have to go to another world and drag his soul back here? Return his soul to his body? But where did it go? And what is it doing there? Probably went to the first to become the Gentleman of Darkness, as you do. I think it's gone to another world, wholly unlike ours, but still slightly like ours. World of contrasts. Also, like, to be fair, depending on your luck, I guess it would be before getting to this point, you may or may not come across him looking very sad and confused and lost in, Hero's Gauntlet. It's an RNG thing, I think, but yeah. Probably went to the first to become the Gentleman of Darkness, as you do. I see! Right. So can you go there? Yeah? Great! In that case, I'll leave the soul searching to you. I'm sure it goes without saying, but once you've arrived in this otherworldly world, look for a place that smells of mystery and intrigue, and chat with people there. That's standard agent of inquiry protocol. Oh, and since this is Inspector Hildibrand we're talking about, don't be surprised if you find him asleep, or having forgotten a thing or two. You know what? Fair. but not to worry. I've prepared my traditional medicine just in case. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't try that on his body, honestly. Don't hesitate to use it. And with that, do take care out there. Or when you say you were making medicine for him here, you meant you were experimenting with different kinds of bombs. Is that what you meant, Nashu? When in doubt, use Nashu's Delights to blow the cobwebs right out. The inspector will thank you. Thank you after, I'm sure. Yeah, he loves having bombs thrown at him. Do you say anything? The girl's a friend of yours, is she? She's welcome to stay as long as she likes. Do hope her friend recovers soon, though. Sleeping on the floor hasn't been good for my back. Oh no! Alright, then 2. That's not the right direction. The first. This one? I mean, yeah, I guess the bar would be the first place to go. When you need information, the local tavern is a great place to go. Welcome back, friend. I'd offer you a pint, but my barman sense tells me that's not why you're here. Nope. So this friend of yours has gone missing? Sorry to hear, but plenty of travelers pass through these parts. Could you describe the fellow to me? He was wearing a tattered suit. I was like, that's not as descriptive as the first one. Hume, burly, wears a monocle, well-meaning idiot. Yes, that sounds familiar. Mind you, I didn't see him myself. But I do believe one of our bounty hunters spied such a man when you were all battling that horde of spectral warriors. Yeah, see, they even reference it! Giat, come here a moment. There's someone who wants to speak with you. Hi, Giat! Oh, that's so! Make it quick! This ale isn't gonna drink itself. Been a while. If it ain't Shizune, what brings you back to our neck of the woods? Looking for a dumbass? Now that you mention it, I did see someone like that. Back there on the battlefield after you ran off to do more hero work. At first, I thought he was going to attack me like the rest of the Spirit Watsons. But no, he just stood there, striking a pose, trying to scare or seduce me. Damned if I could tell. Yeah, that's Hildibrand for you. Still, he was glowing, and I wasn't about to take any chances, so I said, hey, piss off, ghost, and sent him packing. I'm sure he lived. Did he die, you ask? To which I say, and am I, a Corrigan? Also, I've kept my mug waiting long enough. Good talk. Oh, at time. And I never hit. I set the timer and never actually started it for the whole standing thing. Look. Oh, but my sneaky trick, I can check the YouTube stream. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. I can sit. I'm free! And now I can eat with gusto. I'm actually gonna put up the BRB screen for about a minute. I'll see you guys after that. BRB. Alright, welcome back from the ads, everybody. So, I got caught up in the middle of reading this dialogue line. Did he die, you ask? To which I say, what am I, a Corrigan? Also, I've kept my mug waiting long enough. Good talk. Could it be? The Warrior of Darkness. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, these guys! I thought that was your voice, but I was convinced my ears were playing tricks on me. It's good to see you again. Didn't mean to eavesdrop, but we overheard you discussing the renegade poser. We've been searching for him for some time now. There have been sightings in Lakeland, you see. Bonard and I have been tasked with getting to the bottom of it. We've little in the way of useful information, though. All we know is that he appears without warning and strikes a disturbing pose. He's not caused any harm. You discount the shock of a strange man gesticulating in your general direction, that is. Nevertheless, we're worried his behavior might escalate. Have you been tasked with apprehending the miscreant as well? Sure, yeah, let's go with that. Not quite, Bonard. Shizune's come back to track down a missing friend. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't call him a friend, per se, but I too happen to be looking for a man prone to posing. If the man you're looking for might be one and the same, then why not work together? Between the three of you, you're bound to have better luck. Yeah, I'm also able to find signs of the Hildy by inspecting the dust, if you will. So, you know, it would be an honor and a great help. We were just about to leave to gather testimony, as it happens. Come and join us in Solon when you finish here. We'll solve this mystery in no time. Yeah. Okay. Now, what am I doing? Solon? You know what? Yeah, I guess this is the fastest way there. See, I know what I'm doing. I kinda wish this would stay open all the time. Oh well, it's fine. I don't have the mount that I'd want to use here as like a canonical thing anyway. At least not on this character. Because like I have everything leveled, so of course on my main I have the Amuro mount. Which I still maintain should have been part of MSQ. Maybe we're worrying over nothing, if he's not hurt anyone yet. But you never know with some people. Better safe than sorry. Searching for this man might seem like a waste of time to some, but it's our duty to ease the people's worries, large or small. Okay. Oh, that fellow? Aye, I saw him the other day on the way home from Clearmouth. I'd enjoyed one too many libations after my bath and ended up wandering off into the forest. Before I knew it, the sun was dipping low, the sky turning dark, and I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever make it home. Then I felt a gentle tug at my arm. And you wouldn't believe it. And would you believe it? This odd-looking man led me out of the forest and set me back on the road. I thanked him profusely. He said nothing in reply, just struck his pose and walked off. I would say that sounds like Hildibrand, but honestly, that sounds a little smart for Hildibrand. Did I see him? You bet I did. I was crossing through the forest of the Lost Shepherd on my way to deliver fish to the Ostal Imperative. Out of nowhere, this man leapt in front of me. I thought he was a bandit at first. Then he abruptly turned to the side, curled his neck, and put his fist to his head, as if to say, I don't know. It was baffling. I ran when I realized he wasn't going to do anything else. Yep. Why, yes. I saw someone like that when I was out picking mushrooms in the forest. He even spoke to me. I was repulsed at first by his form, but he only wanted to warn me that fell beasts lurk in the forest, and that I should be wary. Contrary to appearances, I'd say he was actually quite gentlemanly. Yeah, that sounds like him. Okay. To be honest, I'm not sure what to make of all this. I am. Finished questioning the locals, have you? Were you able to learn anything? Not only has the poser caused no harm, he's even helped people? So he's a gentleman, albeit a suspicious one. Something of a contradiction, you might say. There's no reason to doubt what we've heard. Everyone seems to encounter him in the Forest of the Lost Shepherd, right? Then that's where we'll look next, shall we? Sure. On the other hand, some folks might argue a suspicious gentleman is more dangerous than a man more blatant in his villainy. This gentlemanliness could well be a ruse to mask all kinds of evil intentions. Don't worry, he's not smart enough for that. Well, here we are. But how exactly are we supposed to begin our search? These woods are, well, woods. Just leave it to me. I know what to do. Am I about to do the dance? Got a plan, do you? Far be it from me to doubt the warrior of darkness. Show us what you've got in mind, and we'll back you up to the best of our abilities. Perform the Manderville Mambo. No, the OG is the only one that can lure out a Manderville man. Their reactions. Did it work? Oh. Hark! What familiar gentlemanly gyrations are these? Oh, look, we found him. I forgot he wasn't just pretending to be, or not even pretending. I forgot his amnesia made him think that he wasn't just a sin eater, but just straight up a light warden. And oh, he didn't stick the landing. But he also didn't end up half buried upside down in the ground, so you know, progress. On your guard, it's a sin eater. No, just an idiot. Wait, no, wait. It's no sin eater. Mm-hmm. You're right. It's Hildibrand. Hildibrand? Who is this Hildibrand of whom you speak? I am the forgiven gentleman, devourer of sins, light warden extraordinaire. No, you're just an idiot. You might occasionally moonlight as a zombie overlord, but trust me, you're a gentleman inspector, allegedly. Inspector, Sin Eater, Inspector, Sin Eater. You're acquainted with this, gentleman? Unfortunately. Right. Right then. Clearly, your friend has been through a lot. But still, how did he get it in his head that he's a Sin Eater? Probably the same way he got it in his head that he was a zombie. Is there no way to bring back his memories? There's one way. Actually, there's probably more than one way if he got him medical care. But, behold, explosive maintenance. Explosives? We're still trying to save him, right? Uh-huh. But no, this is the only way. Yeah! Shit! You know, if they ever wanted to add volleyball to the game as a minigame, they They have the animations, clearly. Amazing. Much better. How did his clothes change color, though? Did he just, like, cover himself in flour? Wicked white, we've killed him! Would you believe me if I told you he's lived through worse? Their faces. Been a while, Inspector. I say, Shizune, I had resigned myself to Nashu's ungentle methodology. But you too, my brutish friend. But never mind that. I do not recall the world being quite so purple. Previously, I was with Nashu and Greg, wandering the bizarre, shadowy realm known as the Interspectorial Rift. Close enough. Oh, right, that's right, they have the echo too! Where am I? Who am I? God, he came at her with that grin on his face. Hildibrand, use your words. Those aren't words.
That sickening light, that aggressive posturing. I know what you are. You're one of them, ain't you? What you need is a good old-fashioned groovin' decking. Piss off, ghost!
Amazing he was able to maintain that posture while presumably being unconscious. Hildibrand, you have arms. That's not... No, no. There we go. You got it. Oh, there he goes.
Run for your lives! It's a sin eater!
That was not the correct placement. Goodbye! Why did you decide that's what you were? A sin eater? I'll be damned. I saw a vision of the man's past. No wonder he became convinced he was a Sin Eater. I saw it too. It was, quite possibly, the most ridiculous memory I've ever glimpsed. Yeah, you get used to it. Answer me, my faithful assistant. Where are we? And why is it so purple? We're in a completely different world. Oh, by the way, if we don't get your soul back to your body, it's going to be real bad for you. The first what? Are you telling me we somehow traveled to an entirely different world? Uh-huh. Good gods, to think that I have transcended the very boundaries of time and space! But worry not, my adoring fans. Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, will return to you forthwith. Wait, return to or return with? No, to. Man, he's about to get some really disappointed fans on the first. Unless we're able to someday find the key to traveling between worlds. If you know, you know. I can't help but feel that this is not what the Echo is intended for. It is, well, the Echo isn't really intended for anything. It's just abilities from our ancient, lost, previous selves. Explosions, dwarven deckings. Is there nothing this man can't withstand? His father. And his mother. And maybe Nashu. A soulful reunion. Hildibrand is back and full of spectral beans. He's full of beans? Well, I've enjoyed what time I've spent in this far-flung first that I can remember. We should be getting back to our own world soon. Would you happen to know how we might go about doing that? Yeah, I shove you in this crystal. Restore my soul with a spirit vessel? Say no more. Your cursory description was more than enough for me to grasp the concept completely. It is not unlike brewing the perfect cup of tea, which means our task is clear. You require the services of a skilled soul sommelier. We require the services of FFXIV. Splendid! I see that even in this world, you rub shoulders with the cream. Let us pay the FFXIV a visit. I'm not sure what you're plotting to do with souls, but if you require FFXIV's assistance, we can help. Aye, they've aided us time and again, and I reckon they'd do the same for your friend here. Come, come with us to the Cabinet of Curiosity. Okay. Mysterium. There we go. And then let me click it. Cabinet Curiosity. Wait, not here? Damn it! There. How did I miss them? Seeing as he's a friend of the Warrior of Darkness herself, I should have known, but this Hildibrand is no ordinary man. Though I am eager to return home, I will miss this strange world. Perhaps we can visit it again someday? Surely there are cases here that require my preeminent powers of deduction. Nope, that's not who I wanted to click. There we go. If you're ready, I'll call for FFXIV. I did just climb up all of the stairs to where they were hanging out. Call for apparently meant escort too. The genius soul sommelier. You come highly recommended by Shizune. And what an adorable little puppy you have, oh no. Soul what? Puppy? I beg your pardon, but there seems to be some confused... Puppy? Who is this imbecile, Shizune? I've half a mind to make him dig a hole so I can throw him in it. But I presume he is a friend of yours, and one in need, no less. Don't worry, the sooner you help me shove him into a soul vessel, the faster I will be able to get him out of your hair. What? Another of your friends that needs to be sent back to the source? Have you forgotten how complex and difficult it was to do it the last time? Yet you waltz in here and ask me this favor with the air of one shopping for a new hat. Please? His case is no different from the others, at least. He is present only in soul, as they were. Their spirit vessel, of course. You don't happen to have one on you already, do you? I'm fresh out. I used the last one I had on Unokalhai. Oh, wait, maybe not? Entrusted to you by the Crystal Exarch, you say? If only he knew how you were using it. Fortunately, I have a Porxie on hand. We've been using it to treat patients at risk of transforming into eaters, but I suppose it's due for a change of pace. There is, however, one concern. In case I didn't make it clear before, the process can place great strain upon one's soul. If he is lacking in resilience, there's a chance his will not survive. That is, his very essence will be rent asunder. Boy, don't worry. If he's lacking anything, it's not resilience. That's what's really to take. After what he's lived through, it would be implausibly anticlimactic for him to die like that. After what he's lived through, it would be implausibly anticlimactic for him to die like that. Haha! Shizune knows me all too well, I assure you, my good sommelier, who is most certainly not a dog. You needn't worry for Hildibrand, Heliodor, Maximilian Manderville. Yes, I get the distinct impression that the gods themselves could not kill him if they tried. And they have. And they have. Come along then, Hildy, I can't be bothered to remember that name. 1,000 thanks. Simply point me to the soul siphon and I shall hop right in. The rest of you can wait here. I promise I won't hurt him, no matter how much I might be tempted. It's a good thing I'm not involved. Smile. You will be pleased to know that the process was smooth and uneventful. Honestly, I was hoping for more of a challenge. All you need to do is take his spirit vessel back to the source and bring it in contact with his corporeal body. He should awaken immediately, with his soul and memories intact. Thanks. If there's nothing else, Bonard and I should be getting back to our duties. It was a pleasure, Shizune, if all too brief. I won't pretend I understand even a fraction of what happened, but I'm glad I was there for it. Till we meet again, rest assured that Thaler and I will be doing our damnedest to look after the people here in your absence. Yeah. Good luck, guys. This world deserves heroes of its own, and not to keep borrowing my words, world's hero. Let's go. Back to the rods at Han. And then over to Kama. the creepy little dude is gone. Right? He didn't, like, sneak in here, did he? Hang on. Everybody's favorite scavenger hunt. Find the stinky cheese man. No? Okay. I guess he's gone. Oh. You're back! And not a moment too soon. We have an emergency on our hands. A brightly glowing spirit vessel that currently houses the resolute spirit of Inspector Hildibrand. Here you go. The Inspector's soul is in this, you say? That's great, but we have another problem now. The Inspector's body has gone missing. Where were either of you guys? We went to do some shopping, and when we came back, he was nowhere to be seen. I double-checked that every door was locked before we left, but there's nothing to suggest someone forced their way in. We've got a case on our hands, the case of the evaporating inspector. We must begin our investigation at once. Come on, start looking for witnesses. Was anything else stolen? Oh, this is so distressing. Did I see anyone get carried out of that house, you asked? I was too distracted with stock taking to make note of any comings or goings. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. Oh, hey, I know you. Tell me everything you know. The inspector's life is in jeopardy. Yes, this is a most distressing situation indeed. There you are, stinky cheese man. I didn't see anyone carry a person out of that house, no. But I did see a man carrying a particularly large sack, so heavy he strained to lift it. I didn't think much of it at the time, but now that you mention it, it was a bit suspicious. Was the sack by any chance person-sized? Ah, there you are. This man says he has vital information that will help us in our investigation. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Delion, Editor-in-Chief of the Thavnarian Truth, a monthly publication devoted to exploring unexplained and otherworldly phenomena of our isle. Your companion shared with me the news of your friend's disappearance, and I happen to know precisely who is behind the incident. But I fear you may not like the answer, for the kidnapper is not of the star. They come from the heavens, from beyond the great expanse. They descend in curious saucer-shaped airships to study our world, our society, our buildings, our very bodies. You shudder, no doubt, as you realize of whom I speak. It couldn't be, you protest. But but it could, and it is. Your dear friend, the inspector, has been abducted by aliens. Huh? Oh, but he'll be fine, you assure yourself. After all, they just want to understand us better. You poor, deluded child. That they do, but to what end? Why else? That they might one day take over our world. Uh-huh. Are the aliens in the room with us right now? What is worse, they plot to do so with the aid of collaborators. For the Charlians are in league with our would-be overlords, providing the aliens with vital information on our vulnerabilities in exchange for a position of power within their regime. The Final Days was also the work of these alien invaders, an attempt to sow chaos that our world would be easier to conquer. Blessedly, it was thwarted, only by dumb luck, as those that did the thwarting were blissfully unaware of the true nature of the threat. How ignorant of me. I had hoped the setback would discourage the aliens from coming back, if not move them to abandon their ambitions. But it would seem events have only emboldened them, if they are indeed carrying out abductions here in Radzat Han. Even as we speak, your friend lays prone in a sterile bed in their base on the surface of the moon, where they poke and probe him with inscrutable instruments as their floppy ears wiggle with fiendish delight. Ah, I have said too much. I must continue my investigation in secret. The fate of our world is at stake. Right. Good luck with that.
Oh no, that sounded awful. We have to go to the moon and save the inspector at once.
I think he was a few materia short of a full meld.
So you don't think the inspector is somewhere getting probed by aliens? But if not them, then who's probing him?
Nashu, you're fixating on the wrong thing.
A man carrying a suspiciously large sack? That sounds promising. Maybe someone can tell us more. Someone up ahead may have seen something. Let's ask around.
Oh, your stalker went away. Huh.
If anyone can lead us to Inspector Hildibrand, it'll be that man with the large sack. I know it.
Phrasing.
Mariga and his family are the nicest people. They've got such gentle eyes and long snouts, too. Longer than anyone I've ever met in Eorzea.
Uh-huh. They sure do. Hello, ma'am. Have you seen an idiot in a sack? Or a guy running around with an idiot-sized sack, I should say. The man with the sack? Indeed, I couldn't help but take note of him as he passed, trying so very hard to be inconspicuous as he was. He descended to Alzadal's path, then went over to the fountain, where he met with a merchant, I believe. Such a hefty sack it was. My mind was racing with the possibilities of what it might contain. A body.
That had to be our man, right? We need to hunt down that merchant.
The man you're looking for descended to Alzadal's path and was talking to a merchant by the fountain there. If you find out what was in the sack, please tell me. The mystery is too much to bear. It was a body.
Oh, hello there, Stinky Cheese Man. We found you.
You're not being very subtle.
Incredible, isn't it? It reminds me of the giant statue of Lord Godford at the Gold Saucer. Once the inspector's back on his feet, we'll have to show him.
Uh-huh. We sure will. Hello? Are you the merchant we're looking for? A man with a large sack? Ha! You bet I saw him. In fact, I sold him my chocobo. At first, I told him to get lost. That bird and I go way back, and so forth. But he was in a hurry, and his offer was very generous. When you're in my line of work, you can't afford to get too sentimental. And now I can buy a whole stable's worth of chocobos. That bird trusted you.
Did he say where he was planning to go next?
He was muttering something about having to get to Saltwind's welcome in a hurry. Probably why he was desperate for a chocobo. It's a long way to go on foot, never mind the sack.
Did you hear that, Shizune? We need to head to Saltwind's welcome right away.
Uh-huh. If you want to catch your man, you should look for him at Saltwind's welcome. can imagine that he's moved on I can't imagine that he's moved on that quickly, unless he rode my bird to death. He didn't seem to be in a rush. Surely he would not have done such a terrible thing. If that was something you were going to be worried about, maybe you shouldn't have sold your bird. Yeah, you think this is close.
Only slightly, but enough.
Okay. Did he bury himself? Okay. Huh.
Here we are, which means the mysterious man with the mysterious sack must be near. Keep your eyes peeled.
Sure thing.
Over there! Batman is definitely up to no good.
Which man is that?
Maybe he's waiting for a co-conspirator. We should stay out of his sight and watch what happens.
Okay, or I could come at him from behind, bludgeon him over the head, grab the sack. Oh, hey, the weather changed. Oh, hey, we know that guy.
Ah! Master Chupacabra! But he expressly told us he had put the evil schemes behind him. He wouldn't lie, would he?
He absolutely would. Goods appear to be none the worse for wear. Very well. Your payment was promised. My client will be most pleased. And who's that? Ah.
Oh no! Is he going to feed the inspector to that giant sea monster?
It is an honor and a pleasure as always, Dr. Luge. I have faith this specimen will meet with your satisfaction. So this is the one said to be the strongest, most resilient in all the world? The Manderville Man? None other. He has weathered countless explosions and a multitude of martial abuses. Yeah, martial abuses, including a devastating suplex I myself did witness. It is even said he survived a journey to Dalamud itself, and survived the Lesser Moon's fall with nary a scratch. Most fortunately for us, he has fallen into a coma from which I am assured he will never awake. You are free to do with his body as you please. Whee! Even the mightiest of warriors can't fight while asleep. Those meddlers may have gotten the better of me and my beautiful boy in the Tower of Babel, but my next child will be all but invincible. With this body, mine to command, I will exact a bloody, glorious revenge. Forgive me my boldness, Dr. Luge, but when might I expect the rest of my payment? I have debts that must be repaid. Worry not. With the Telepharoi gone for good, the vast fortune of House Brutus is entirely at my disposal. I shall shower you with wealth, my loyal minion. And gladly shall I accept the spoils, Doctor, and resolve never to renounce my wicked ways, for surely this time I will suffer no comeuppance. Knock knock, who's there? It's your comeuppance. No, not you! Not now! Bah, I must away! Oh shit, he has the body! Oh, wait! Dr. Luge! My payment! Wake up, Inspector! Nashi, maybe be careful if it would have been real bad if it had broken. It didn't even come in contact with this. Oh, there we go. Okay. He's better! Could it be? The world's no longer purple. What a face to wake up to. Stop moving, damn you! You're supposed to be the comatose centerpiece of my glorious revenge! What's beeping? Oh. Hildibrand, you might want to jump off. Hildibrand, jump! No, don't hold on! Jump! Oh. Oh. Mommy! You know, you could have gotten off while you were still on the ground. Nashu, why are you excited? This is making our job harder. Nashu, this isn't a good thing. And there he goes. Oh. Not again! Well, guys, thank you for joining me for the Endwalker installment of Hildibrand. Can't wait to see what Dawn Trail has in store for us. If it has anything in store for us. No, Hildibrand, don't. Now is not the time to play, ooh, what does this button do? Hildibrand, you're at ground level, jump! No! Hildibrand, your incredibly hard and incredibly empty head does not need to be part of the weapon. Well, up he goes. I say, that was a rather dramatic series of events to awaken to. But more importantly, after a brief detour, I find myself in my own world once more. My most sincere apologies for causing you such trouble, my loyal assistants. But rejoice, for Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return. Well, what do you know? It really is aliens. Bye, Inspector! So like I said, thank you everybody so much for joining me for Endwalker. Did I just see Single Cheese Man get got? No, it was just the Hamza. Guy? Anyway, thank you for joining me for Endwalker. Hildibrand, the Dawn Trail. The aliens got him. What can we do about that?
Ooh, wait, Inspector!
Oh shit, he saw that. I knew it! An alien abduction! And to think I would have the chance to witness one with my own eyes! This month's issue of the Thabnarian Truth shall be the best one yet!
And just when I thought we finally had the inspector back, off he went, and then came back, and then floated off again.
Shouldn't we do something about that?
I know it's not the first time that he's been taken to the skies without warning, but still, it's always a little disappointing. Still, there's no use crying over flying inspectors. Let's return to Ratzahan.
You know, just once I wish they would mix it up and have the beginning of the Hildibrand quest not be, oops, Nashu lost the inspector again.
Inspector, why have you left me again? And where have you gone? No, this won't do. Get it together, Nashu. There's a case to be solved. Just you wait, Inspector. Your loyal assistant, Nashu, will solve the mystery of your disappearance. Again!
It's the best kind of mystery it's the kind of mystery you're best at solving.
And don't you worry, Shizune. As soon as I have a new lead, you'll be the first to know. Till next time. Yeah!
Roll credits! Meanwhile, in Mare Lamentorum... Sorry, I was a little fast on the draw there.
Oh!
Hey, look, Hildibrand, now you can say you've been to both moons.
The best alien in all of Final Fantasy! It may not be my favorite, but it's got poo-poo! Baby! Look at him! I know, Hildibrand, right? He baby! He's so cute!
There we go. With astute mind and explosive panache, he'll come or find the crime, crack the case in a flash. That doesn't. Oh, I guess panache. Flash, got it. Dashing debonair, pure gentleman's flair, our agent of inquiry, Hildibrand Vanderbilt? Truth and justice. That one went too fast. See you, Inspector. Okay. So that wraps up 6.1 Hildibrand. And then before I wrap up stream for tonight, I was really planning on doing burn-ins tomorrow, so I don't have those prepped, but we can at least get Allied Society quest stuff done so that I can actually, like, start ranking those up more. So, there is an ad upcoming, but we're gonna use the last, hour of stream, because I'm gonna go for an extra hour just to make up for all the DDoS bullshit. Hour-ish, especially since I started late because of the DDoS bullshit. We'll do Allied Societies, and then wrap up for the night. Turna's eyes are sparkling with optimism, but the baleful look Maru shoots you from afar tells a different story. Shizune! Here to see how we're getting along, are you? Let me go and grab Maru. Yeah? Yeah? Thanks to your help in Kankana's odd jobs, we've been keeping our hearts rolling and staying out of trouble. Communicating with the locals still feels daunting at times, but Maru here's made us some gulal to break the ice. Yeah? Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. Gulal is this bright, colored powder used in some of Thavner's religious traditions. There's an old belief that you'll be blessed with good luck and spared from evil if a visitor sprinkles you with a healthy handful. It's enough to make even the most stubborn buggers happy to welcome us. Sisters know it's been nothing but bad business for everyone lately. I reckon a little extra luck would do us all good. That it would, though our own luck might be better if my girl Saria didn't start galloping with glee when she set so much as a glimpse of the stuff. But all in all, we've been getting our name out there and learning the job. It might be slow going, but we're making good progress. But boss, is slow going really gonna cut it? So long as I get to ride, I ain't got no problems, but our carts ain't exactly designed for hauling cargo. No one beats us for speed, but practically speaking, sooner or later, some silver-tongued dabbed hand's gonna come along with carriages or boats that can carry loads and loads of packages. And then where will we be? Out of work, that's where. Our carts might not best a carriage and freight, but it's like you said, Maru, at speed, we're unbeatable. If only there was some way to make the most of it, to offer a service that no one else could do better. Small package and food delivery? Oh, ad break. Okay. I'm gonna step away for a few minutes and I will be right back. Alright, we're back. So, I think I'm gonna choose the second one. Don't look at me. Maybe your customers will have some ideas. True. We won't get anywhere marinating in our own juices. Let's ask around and see what speedy services folks might need. Is what I'd say if I knew the first thing about making small talk. Which I don't. Help me out? Let's start at the Great Word. I got a delivery request from an alchemist there, so me and Saria will head over first. I'll meet you by the Aetheryte after I've picked up the goods. Okay? That's not the button I want. There we go, much better. Whoop, that's not what I want either. Here we go. Okay, let's go. I know how to play this game. I'm an old pro at it. You wait by the Aetheryte, see no sign of Perna, who should have arrived before you. Has trouble befallen her? To be fair, teleporting is canonically a instant form of travel. I didn't know the word I was going to word for that, but canonically, teleporting works instantaneously, so no, she shouldn't have gotten here before me. And I feel like the writers maybe should have known that, considering the fact that you'd have this, like, they basically wrote that quest based off of the assumption that you weren't gonna teleport, which feels a little weird. Perhaps you should search the area for any wayward hippos. Sure. I mean, I don't mind, but it would have been just as easy for them to be like, after teleporting, you waited for Perna, but eventually it got way past the hour when she should have arrived. Oh, she ran into trouble. Okay. Hang on. Let me... Oh, shit. Wait. That's right. I was gonna do these quests on Red Mage. And I immediately forgot that I have that stored on here now. Damn it. It's not worth restarting the quest. Nope. No, I was trying to talk to her. Alright, well, whatever. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You really saved our skins, Shizune. Me and Saria stepped over when we heard yelping, but it was everything I could do just to keep that beast at bay. And I don't know what would have become of me if you hadn't. Allow me to express my sincerest gratitude. Anyway, am I imagining things, or does it smell like fruit around here? If I was a Varja Langula, I'd come running too. You've a sharp nose, miss. Yes, I was in Yedlimod on an errand when a merchant bade me take this fruit, insisting it was delicious and perfectly ripe. How was I to know that every beast in Saltwind's welcome should agree with his claims wholeheartedly? I thought escaping that herd of drooling Gaja would be the worst of it. my hopes were fruitless, as it were. Well, the next time you've got something to haul, call the Hippo Riders. Me and my associates do fast, safe deliveries by Hippo cart. Yes, I've heard talk of Hippo couriers as of late. Never did I imagine one would come speeding to my rescue. I will absolutely call upon your services in the future. I'm gonna load his fruit onto the cart and see him into town. I've still gotta pick up that package, so come find me inside the Great Work. This time for sure. Okie dokie. I know she's an elephant lady, so she's got big ears and all, but this still seems really out of the way for if she was riding from here along the road to what was supposed to be here. Like here, it would make sense. Or for some reason she decided to go even this way and then down doesn't really make all that much sense. I don't know, I'm overthinking it. But, like, this is the kind of thing you kind of have to think about. If you don't like, or don't want people like me being like, squint in the first place. That's more important. Tracking is fun with this model. Here we go. I mean, I love this model, but there are some limitations in facial expressions. Here's our customer. Let's pick up the goods and get going. Yeah. Ah! Oh, that's not a scream. Ah! You're the couriers, aren't you? You're here. You're already here. Oh, that is a scream. You're already here. Huh? But you're with the students of Baldesion, aren't you? What business have you with our parcel? I'm freelancing. I don't know about any bald students or nothing, but Shizune is helping out with our new delivery service. Really? Supporting small businesses? How grand! So, can I have the goods now? Ah! Well, you see, that is to say, it's not quite ready yet. I overslept is the thing, just a tiny little bit, so I was rushing to get it all prepared, and that's when I made this truly minuscule error in the formula, and it exploded. Quite explosively. Oh. It exploded? That's... my condolences. In that case, I'll just hang around here while you're getting it ready. No rush. Let's go and do the talking thing while we wait. See what our potential customers need most right now. Knowing these guys, it probably actually is food. My colleagues unceremoniously ejected me from the laboratory, but they are hard at work getting the shipment together, I promise you. Alright, conversations, here we come. The alchemists here are an odd bunch, eh? Including our latest customer. Kinda feels like I've stepped into another dimension or something. Oh no, trust me, if you'd stepped in another dimension, you'd know. I am speaking from experience. Let's see here. Ooh, that's not who I wanted to click on. Do I need anything? Well, the Radiant Host used up its entire stock of medicinal supplies during the final days, so requests for replenishment keep pouring in without end. I can't remember the last time I sat down for dinner with my family. It seems like a different lifetime by now. That's unfortunate. I wish I could help, but I don't know the first thing about medicine. But hey, medicine delivery is probably something you can help out with. Although I realized, like, as I was saying that, I realized, oh, the kind of rival, or like, not rivalry, competition you're worried about would be somebody who could deliver way more medicine in bulk. heard by way of a merchant in Hildibrand that trade will be opening up again soon. Thankfully, we should be able to get all the ingredients we need now. Do I need anything? Why, I'm glad you asked. I've depleted my stores of honey. I haven't a moment to spare for such trivial affairs as eating, but cognitive functioning dramatically decreases without regular sustenance. So I came up with a brilliant scheme. Lick honey throughout the day for quick and easy nourishment. Only now there's none to be had, as I've licked it all up. Guys, please eat more than the bare minimum amount of honey to keep your energy up. You need proper meals. We could start beekeeping, I guess. Honey Hippos does have a ring to it. Then again, I'm not sure how many people use a high-speed honey service. Okay, but Honey Hippos is very funny. Are you okay? What's this? What's this? Do I need this, that, or the other? No. I'm flying free and feeling fine. I finished all my assigned work, which means I now have 3 delicious days for my personal research. I'll eat and sleep when I'm dead, but until then, alchemy! Alright then. Congratulations? I'm gonna slowly back away from this one, Karna. Okay, now right here. Is the shipment ready? Are you also hungry? Please don't explode it. I am ever so sorry to have kept you waiting. It's all here, packed up safely and hardly singed at all. I would like you to take this to a colleague of mine at Palikistan. He's an alchemist named Yezan. We are well built for a bookish type. Handsome. Can't miss him. Oh, I know him. Ah, I know Yezan. Oh, you're acquainted, are you? What a small world indeed. He's still the same as ever, watching over his little one in Palikistan alike. He requested replenishments for medicinal supplies, so hopefully this should tide them over. I also threw in a handful of finished samples, and the whole explosion incident stays between us, yes? Now, if you'll excuse me, I should eat something before my hands start shaking again. Oh, but do give him my regards. These alchemists don't seem to stop for nothing. Even meals. Ain't no denying that their work's important, but it's a miracle they haven't all keeled over by now. What if the victuals came to them? But I'm getting ahead of myself. This package ain't gonna ride to Palikistan on its lonesome. Introduce me to this Yezan when we get there, will you? Yeah. Alright. And we teleport. Is this Yezan? He is pretty sturdy looking. Shizune, what a pleasant surprise! I knew a shipment would be arriving soon, but I never expected you to be with it. Are you playing the part of Carter these days, then? Just doing a little freelancing. For fun, I guess. The alchemist who sent this said it's herbs for medicine, and something about finished samples, too. Is that so? I know how busy the work keeps them. It's very generous of them to send ready concoctions. I wanted to get straight to work replenishing our medicinal stores, so your prompt arrival is welcome indeed. Oh, if it's prompt you want, you ain't gotta look no further. The hippo riders will deliver anything to anywhere in a flash. Of course, we're always fine-tuning our cards and services so as to better serve the area, seeing as you're the one looking out for folks over here. Ah! No! Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Let me in. Let me in, game. How bad's the queue? Oh, it's not even like populating anything now. That's nice. Hey game? Oh, it's super not. Are you gonna let me in at all? Oh. Oh, I see. Hey guys, I'm gonna take that as a sign. We'll wrap everything up tomorrow. I'm sorry tonight wasn't as productive as we would have liked. But hopefully servers will be more stable tomorrow. I have the Alliance raid unlocked, so I'll be able to do the recruitment myself when the streams, or like before the stream starts, and hopefully we'll have at least the bulk of a party available by the time stream starts, and then we'll do the Alliance raid, and then we can do more side quests. I still really want to get as much as that we can done before we do MSQ on Sunday, although from what we saw this week, we probably have like an hour of wiggle room where I could maybe do some other stuff before we start MSQ on Sunday. So, but hopefully we won't need it. I'd like to avoid having to need that. But yeah, at least we know that's an option. So yeah, let's see who is streaming on Twitch, and how that is going for people. Honestly, I think we're oh man, Wispin's stream is literally called DDOS Simulator 2K25. Ouch. But she's also doing new content, so we're trying to avoid spoilers. So let's go raid Floof. Everybody say hi to her. We're gonna do a pantry raid to Floof. But yeah, I'll be back at 7:30 Central tomorrow. If you want in on the Alliance raid, be sure to show up at like, we're gonna start recruiting for the party at like 7 o'clock. So if you really want to make sure that you're able to get in, make sure to join or be logged in and have your game updated and all that by 7 o'clock Central, because that's when I'm putting up the PF. Yeah. Also, I will be back on Friday. Oh shit, that's right. We're not streaming on Sunday. I keep forgetting. We're streaming on Friday for Friday Night Rights, 8 o'clock Central, and then I am going on vacation for the next 2 weeks. So after Friday, my next stream, unless we do for sure do a New Year's stream, keep an eye on, or join the Discord, keep an eye on socials for that. I'll be coming back from streaming after Friday on January 4th. So yeah, all the more reason why I'd really like to be able to finish up all the 7.6.1 content tonight. I guess worst case scenario, I can always do an extra stream on Sunday just to try and make sure we have 6.1 content done if we really get fucked over, but I really would rather not do that. I'd like a vacation. But you know, we'll do what we need to do. So yeah. Oh right. I was in the process of making sure we were setting things up so that we could raid Floof. But yeah. In the meantime, be sure to join the Discord for raid party recruitment, news about the channel, news about if we're going to be doing a New Year's Eve stream, and general hijinks and good times. And yeah, or you can also follow me on Tumblr or Discord, not Discord, Tumblr or Blue Sky. I am Shizu Cheese in both places. And yeah, until I see you all again, I hope you have a good night, stay safe, stay healthy, and if I don't see you until after the New Year, I hope you have I hope whatever holiday you're celebrating, if you celebrate Christmas, you have a Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Yule, you have a good Yule. If you're celebrating Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah, everybody. And yeah, until I see you guys again, I hope you have a good night, stay safe, stay healthy, and take care. Bye-bye!